Well, how the hell are you? I didn't expect you here. Good morning. Work with me. Work with me. There we go. How are you? Isn't it beautiful outside? I decided I was bitching too much about the weather. It doesn't do any good, does it? Um, it's going to be what it is, and I've decided it's gorgeous outside, right? It's beautiful. Good morning, Melissa. I need a secretary. Secretary. Uh, just trying to do the things that I'm trying to get done, and between I changed the workshop, the shop times at the shop, so I'm in there on Tuesday afternoons and all day Wednesday, and then a Friday or a Saturday. So I'm not getting as much done. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I work on the computer an awful lot. I'm always doing something where I'm trying to get events out or whatever I'm doing. And it just kind of cuts into my time. So I'm trying to make sure I get everything done, but not always the easiest thing. I think that makes a difference, doesn't it? So these are Fordite. I am particular to Fordite. I love Fordite. Anybody else know what Fordite is? Not Fortnite. I know nothing about Fortnite, but this is Fordite. I have a chain as well. What are we doing here? What is that? Oh. So I figured I'd put some earrings on, look like a human being, all the things. All the important things. I don't understand that. That's a weird way to go about that. Good morning. Good morning. So Fordite, you guys, I have to on my way to work today, figure out why my acetylene tank isn't working. Now, this sounds like something I shouldn't be too worried about, right? Like, why are you, I was going to say dicking around with an acetylene tank, but I can't get my acetylene tank to work, and I'm making jewelry. I'm burning silver, y'all, and I'm working on a piece that is Larimar with a water dragon cut out of the back of the silver plating. And I want to fix this tiny little thing because I'm a little OCD. I want to fix this tiny little thing. And I couldn't get my acetylene tank to go. And I thought, my gosh, if I try this too much, I might explode. So I have to take it to somebody else and get it figured out. So Fordite, I'll show you what Fordite is. This is a useless factoid for the morning. This is Fordite. And I bought this. I bought the earrings. Hold on, let me get the camera to. Okay, that's Fordite. I bought the earrings in Marquette, Michigan about, I don't know, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Too cold for acetylene? It's in the shop. It's in the store. So, I mean, it's not too cold. It's just, and it was working for a little bit, and then I shut it off and I went to go use it again and it won't work now. Brand new tank. Anyhow, so Fordite, I bought this about 4 years ago. I bought these about 4 years ago, 3 years ago up in the UP. And when we went back last year, the same people were at the farmer's market and they had the matching pendant to it. And I was like, it was from the same Fordite. So Fordite is super lightweight. If you have a hard time wearing heavy jewelry, this is a really nice jewelry. Almost looks like rainbow silicate, but it's not. And it is actually what they scraped up off of the floors in Detroit when we used to make the old cars. So now look at it again. And oh, come on, work with me. It's layers of paint from the old cars when they were painting by, when they would go through it and paint by hand. Well, I've checked everything, Melissa. I have checked everything. I have checked my valve. It's a brand new regulator. I put another regulator on it. I have no idea. No idea. I've turned it off. It's not like it should have leaked out or anything. It's just craziness. I have 2 brand new tanks that I can't get anything to work. I don't know. So I'm taking it to them and saying, like, test my regulators and stuff. I don't know. So what people did is they started scraping this paint up off the floors in Detroit in the factories, and they started making them into jewelry and cabochons. And they're super lightweight. So if you have any problems wearing stones because of the weight of the stones, this is a really great alternative. And it is really, really pretty. And they come in, of course, all kinds of colors, particular to the reds and the greens, but that's just me. But it is spelled Fordite, Fordite, and it's a really cool material to have jewelry made out of. So is rainbow silicate. That is another one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. I was going through my cabochons. I have hundreds and hundreds of cabochons and hundreds more of cut gemstones. Beautiful. Yeah, it's from the automotive industry, but not now. Not in the new where they spray by mechanical. This was when they sprayed by hand, and it would drip onto the floor because there was overspray. Now I'm sure we atomize it so much that it doesn't do that. But it's really it's an interesting process. But I love that we get to wear some of the paint from these really old cars that it's just repurposed. It's so cool. It's so cool. What's really even more cool is I lost these and I just found them yesterday. I have jewelry all over the place. They're just lost. Anyway, okay, moving on. How is everybody this morning? Give me a word for your day. How is your day going today? I hope it's wonderful. I hope it's magnificent. All of the things. Let's pull a card. Not that, not from there. Let's from here. Let's do this one. I have light language sitting here. We should do some light language. That would be fun. I know, Renee, I said something about doing guided meditation one evening, and I have not set that up yet because I'm in the process of setting something else up on a large scale. So, and not like hello, hey. Panic. What are we panicking about? Don't panic. Oh no, don't panic. Don't panic. My husband said, "Hey, kid," and I'm like, it's odd. I don't know that I've ever used this deck of cards. It's so shiny. Okay. All right, that's easy. When Sam messaged me out of the blue, I kind of get all squinchy. Like, what do you need? What are you at work? What are you doing? Why are you messaging me? Magnificent, exciting, and different. Good afternoon. Anticipation, peaceful, slow. I like slow, Sophia. I like that. Okay. This is an interesting deck. So we're going to pull a deck. We're going to pull a deck of cards from this deck. Going away to shop now. No, we don't open until noon today. I love it how Sam thinks he runs things online. You're waiting for a heifer to give birth on another channel that you watch. The heifer's name is Loretta. Hi, Bernie. Good morning. I burnt my throat hole yesterday. I was testing noodles to make sure that they were cooked. And it was a cavatappi, and it had boiling water in it. I burned my throat hole. Oh, you were bit by a pesky little spider. Oh, yeah, that's bad, Ruby. Don't do that. You don't play with the little fuzzy arachnoids. Mm-mm. Okay. Today's card. Oh, I love this. This is my husband. Like, Oh, yeah. Am I annoying you yet? Of course not, my love. Okay. Our coin, our card of the day is. I didn't realize these were tarot. Oh, they are tarot. That man of mine, I swear. Is going to be divinely given. It is the Ace of Coins. It's the Ace of Coins. Now, anytime we have good morning, anytime we have an ace come up in a tarot reading, it means this has been given to you from the other side, that it is available to you, but the caveat is, are you going to use it? Okay, so let's pull a couple other cards and see where we go with this morning. This is a group reading. This is a community reading. So there's something that is coming as a population towards us that we need to be open to receive. Oh, wow! And this is a beautiful deck of cards. Look at that. The Moon, which is all about the mystery and the what comes out of the mists and things like that. It's about that feminine energy and really stepping into what is being given to us prosperity wise, right? Because then we have that Ace of Coins, which means prosperity. So how are we stepping into what is being given to us by spirit, and looking deeper into the situations and saying, that's for me, that's for me. And this can be for everybody, right? Good morning, Petty Moose. Because there's so many diverse things that we have going on in our life. Each person is good. It's not one thing happening for everybody. We're all getting our own thing. How amazing is that? The universe is all set up for us. And the universe is set for us to move forward. There's that chariot, but don't just amble forward. Move forward with purpose and take the things that have been, and accept. I don't want to say take, accept the things that have been handed to you. How many of our sweating, shivering, vomiting with the news? What kind of spider was it, Ruby? Where do you live? Are you in Australia? Everything in Australia wants to kill you. That's what we hear. I've been bitten by a brown recluse, so that, I mean, it could be that. Woo, Anyways, I'm watching. But moving forward, accepting the things that are handed to you, given to you by spirit, and knowing that it doesn't always have to be solid, straight laced kind of stuff. It can be gifts from spirit, it can be messages, it can be just little bits of prosperity that are sprinkled along the way for you. It's time to start accepting things that are dropped into your life with purpose, but they may not seem like it. That's what that says. And we as a population, as humanity, good morning. We're taught. A lot of us are taught. Most of us are taught, actually, that things come by. They're difficult to come by. You know. And nothing's given for free. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of things that we turn away because of that, messages and things like that. I know. You survived 30, 60 in Australia. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to go to Australia. But from what we see over here, we get all the like wildlife videos, and it looks. My husband would love to go to Coober Pedy. He wants to go. I'm like, I am not going to go sweat my ass off out digging around in very dusty dirt. No, he would love to do the opal thing. And we didn't say it didn't. It will kill you. We just say it tries. What was it? What kind of spider was it? Do you know? And then don't get me wrong. The United States has its own little slimy little creatures that try to do that, but not so many. Not so many. So Shannon. Oh, by the way, you guys, when next Wednesday is when our online Zoom, anywhere in the world can take it, class starts with psychic development. It is an 8-week class, actually 9 because we're skipping a week in the middle of it. But on intuitive development and how to get from here to there and be a reader, or at least just trust your intuition a little bit more. I've taught hundreds and hundreds of students, and we all have a really good time. So, and it's really super affordable. Only when people are stupid. Come on. We do. We do have scary animals. We do. We absolutely do. Ask Laura Kading about copperheads. She almost died. I mean, she got bit twice by a baby copperhead on her porch and almost died. Serious business. We have mountain lions and stuff that want to kill you. The bison, yeah. Only the stupid people, though, Melissa. The people that want to go out and pet the bison. Onboard spider closely related to the redback. I think we have the brown recluse in the United States, and I'm sure there's more that we don't know about. But like the black widow, I'm sure there's more. Okay, so I'm yesterday, cupboard spider. Okay, I will not go searching for those. Yesterday morning, I had my massage. Now, I don't do a massage for like, oh, let's go get a fluffy massage. I go in and I say, WWE me, hurt me, make me feel it the next day. I want to know that you're doing something, right? So I go in and my massage went, the bat mom, I love it. Went really, really well. I love my massage. She did a great job, worked my sinuses, neck, blah, blah, blah. And so afterwards, I'm so relaxed. I'm just so relaxed. And my friend Shannon's like, we had planned to go to a movie yesterday. And this is hysterical. Okay. So we decide we're going to this movie, and she picks the movie. And Shannon doesn't like horror flicks. She doesn't like blood and gore. I mean, I don't know what we're going to see. We saw some reviews for it, and I'm like, okay, it looks interesting enough. And it was called Get Help. Has anybody seen the reviews for Get Help? Anybody? Because I saw the reviews, but I didn't see all the stuff. I didn't know all the things. Ashley, good morning. Ashley watched a movie recently of a woman getting up to a snow leopard. I know, for a picture, a video, and they're protected where she was and thought she was a great idea. I saw that she got mauled. They mauled her face. I just saw them pulling her away. So the movie Get Help. There were 4 moments where there was one moment that because we're in the big HD theater, right? And the big XP, whatever. And we're sitting on the front rail. You want to see Primate? I've not seen the previews for that. But I'm like, I got up from my chair to sit forward and lean against the rail because I was like, she's not doing that. I mean, I'm like talking to the theater. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. Shannon's like, sit back. I'm like, it was horrifying. Yes, respect nature. She can be a bitch. So if you're into a total adrenaline thrill ride, go watch Get Help. Because I was not prepared. I was not prepared for what we went into. It's kind of like watching Knight's Tale. Like, who knows what Knight's Tale is, And I thought it was going to be a super serious, like, medieval movie. And my mother-in-law and I were sitting with popcorn, and we were like ready for the like super serious movie. And all of a sudden they like, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But great movie no matter what. But it was not what I expected. Good afternoon. Good morning, Maureen. Good morning. So if you're in for a thrill ride, definitely go see Get Help. It was a good movie. It was kind of hard to put your finger on because you never knew what the other one was doing. But a good flick. We come out of there slightly traumatized. And so did the people behind us, by the way, because they were doing the same thing. I mean, they were at the edge of their seat going, So Get Help. I don't know. If I went in expecting it, I'd have given it an 8 out of 10. Not knowing what to expect going into it, I would give it maybe a 5 out of 10, just because I was like totally horrified. So much blood. Oh my goodness, so much blood. Okay. Moving on. I have not seen the new Avatar yet. I was waiting to watch it with Sam. Because Adeline. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Grandma says hi. Okay. I have not seen it yet. Moving on. Away from monkeys. Oh, not monkeys. I'm like Ron Burgundy. You cannot put stuff in front of me. I will just read it. Good morning, Heather. I hope your father's okay. Was it your father or your uncle? I knew it was a man. Thought it was your father. Okay. No, I haven't seen Avatar. I want to see it though. Yeah. Are you stalking me, Ruby? Give you Mel Brooks every time. I'm the same. I cannot wait for the new Spaceballs to come out. I'm just too excited. Give me Mel Brooks, man. Yeah. Okay. She's smiling and saying hi back. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Adeline. Pumpkin. I have some clothes for them, Ashley. Don't let me forget that. I was thinking about doing Sunday dinner. If you guys aren't busy, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, we could. I'm so glad, Heather. Okay, can I get a I know, it's nice to go out on a date every once in a while, right? We need to have that. It's important to have time. You're psychic. I love you, Ruby. It's important to have time with your significant other. It really is to put the kids off on the grandparents or the babysitter or whatever and go do a planned movie night. It is so, so, so important. The same goes for vacations, mini vacations. Just saying, Ashley. Moving on. Oh, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Father! There's my dad. Larry Tabard. Good morning. Can I get a witness? Can I get a whoop whoop? Did you guys see the Grammys last night? I didn't. I did see Jelly Roll, though. I saw his acceptance speech. I love Jelly Roll. I don't listen to a lot of music, but I like his energy. His energy is so wholesome. And I do listen to a couple of songs. Renee, I need to message you back. Yes. I read it late, and you know how that goes. And I know Jelly Roll is getting backlash for his he did kind of take it over like a pulpit. I will say that. But I don't have a problem with that because there's a lot worse messages we can have around the world, isn't there? Than believe in something, whether you, Jelly Roll has great energy. And I'm really firm on this. I don't care what you believe in, but believe in something. And that man believes in something. And you don't do. I don't blame you, Melissa. I don't watch it. I didn't watch it. I just saw it on Facebook, because I'm not going to watch that trash. I'm just not. But I did see his acceptance speech, and that man has done. He's done amazing things. He has turned his life into amazing, just amazing. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Yours is the 17 Pisces. Heidi Klum's dress. Was it that beige thing that looked like plastic, Renee? I saw something, but I didn't know who was wearing it. And they had to shuffle. Is that why? I will take comfort any day. Some of the outfits were outrageous. I just didn't. Yes. The whole political part is Jesus is for everyone, no party lines involved. And I'm not saying I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Christian. I'm saying I believe all paths have validity to them, and everybody should be able to choose what works for them and move forward. But he is getting slammed. How crazy is that? For somebody having a belief system, he's getting slammed because they don't believe the same way that everybody else believes. And he took a different stance than everybody else, and they're just slamming the crap out of him. Mm-mm. Mom taught me it's not what you have faith in, it's that you have faith. Correct, Maureen. I love that. Yeah. It's not, you believe in something. Something. Even if you believe, you don't believe in anything. You know what I mean? If you believe in the science of it, great. Whatever, you still believe that. Yeah, the message was powerful. And Heather says she's not a Christian either, but it was powerful. It does. It tells you about. There was a lot to be said about the music. Some of the memes I saw come across about all they could say was nasty meanness. Hmm. We all walk a path we believe, and we are not to judge others. We are all the same. It's just we should accept people for who they are and what they believe. And okay, moving on. Okay, here I go. Get off the pulpit, Lisa. That is a sure way to piss people off. Even when we owned our salon in Virginia, I made people sign a contract when they come in and work with us that said you will not discuss religion or politics in the at work. This is 2000, even a little before. A human size Barbie body. Yeah, I think I saw that. Wasn't impressed. Let's go with Susan Carey. You still here, Susan? Susan, are you here? Hamburgers and meatballs. I love that, Maureen. Same stuff, different shape. I do love that. Mm. Yeah. My dad says, I believe in something. I don't believe in nothing. We have to believe in something, right? Yes, she's still here. Hi, Susan. How are you this morning? I'm not supposed to use this deck of cards. I'm like, wait, ooh, I like this deck. It's pretty. And they're like, nah, not those. Ooh, I understand why. Okay, thank you. Hold on. I gotta figure out put the cards away. That's funny. They are Gentle. Matchmaker. Yeah, that's going on at the mediumship gallery the other night too. Wonder what that's about. Okay, put that one up there. Bring this over here. Shuffle this deck over here. It's like playing that coconut game. Oh, don't forget a card. Okay. Susan, I want to talk about an animal totem for you, actually, and I'm. It's really interesting. I have like a small. I don't know. They're called glicks or something like that. I know everybody wants the buffalo, the eagle, the lion, the tiger, the bear, whatever, right? But a lot of times when we have an animal totem come across and they're very adaptable, it says something for the person. So when we have an animal totem come across, what happens is the energy of that animal totem lends itself to you throughout the course of the life. Um, I know, I know it's silly, Ashley, because nobody would eat it here. I didn't make meatloaf because I know. Look at you guys are like, what the hell is she talking? Hey, do not come in here and puke. I'm not kidding you. Oh, clean that up a bit. But yeah. So the animal totem that's coming across for you is this small little glick, and it's really interesting because it keeps showing me that it's halfway down. It's a different color. So that this particular animal totem is talking about actually moments in time in your life where you've just been able to go, you know what, this is not working for me. I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to do something so totally different, and it's going to change the course of my life. So there was a moment in time where you've made a decision like this, whether you're consciously aware of that life-changing decision or not. They're like, this is all part of a predestined plan for you that you made up on the other side. It talks about your adaptability also, being able to stay out of the limelight if that is so what you so choose to do. Uh, and sometimes that's the best thing to do is to stay out of other people's garbage, right? Just staying out the drama. Don't be a drama llama. I want a shirt that says I'm not a drama llama. Yeah, nobody would eat meatloaf at the house here, Ashley, because Sam's so picky. And so I just never made it. I should make meatloaf tonight. I put out hamburger and I'm like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. Something will come up. So dragons also come in. Reptile hangs out in your energy quite a bit. So I want to once again. They're talking about your adaptability because of them being cold-blooded. They adapt to whatever energy or whatever circumstances they're in, and then they come back with this card right here. And you would think that out of everything, I would see like the writing on there or the chick. But what I really see is that dragon staring right back at you. They're like, sometimes the hardest thing you're going to ever do in your matter of fact, most of the time, the hardest thing you're ever going to do in your whole entire life is take a good, hard look at yourself and decide what you want, what you don't want, what you feel worthy about. This is also really important for you because I need you to know that you're much more worthy than you think you are. Like, take a good look, hard look at yourself. Look at all the things that you do for not just for yourself, but for everybody else, and say, do I deserve what I get back in some cases? Okay, that's really, really important. And I want to talk about others from the other side coming across and being like, I'm there for you constantly. I don't know if you feel me, but I am with you at all times. I'm here to help you, take your hand, and guide you. Pay attention to the nuances, the smells around you, the little signals, the little signs, the red birds, the bluebirds, the dimes, the feathers, the nickels, the whatever you ask for, because those signs will always be shown to you when you ask for them. But if you don't ask, the answer is always no, right? They're not going to come as much if you don't ask, and that's really a big deal. So they're saying, hey, make sure you're doing these things. You're asking for validations and asking them how they can help you. You have a lot of guide support on the other side, and this is something that a lot of people don't realize is how many people on the other side either have signed up to come back in this particular lifetime or just to be a bystander, to be of energetic assistance. Interesting card. I feel like earlier in life you were probably a little bit more gullible than you are today. Okay. And then this last one I'm gonna give you is it says like you have the time. Sometimes we feel like life is short, right? I don't know what the problem was. I don't know what that problem was, but it's nasty. Sometimes we feel like life is short, but if you're living life to the fullest every day, you're living a very, very full and just as much as you can cram into it, right? That's what you should be doing. That's exactly what you should be doing. Living life to the fullest every single day, appreciating yourself. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Somewhere over the rainbow. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Jody. Can I have a whoop whoop in the room, please? Can I have a whoop whoop in the room? Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. I don't know if it's verbal or not. I don't know. What did I pick that up for? can get a witness. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Lori. Good morning, Mary Beth. You have your tea now. Awesome. Hopefully you're recovered from your weekend. Is it your weekend over now? I know you've been busy. Okay. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, Bobby. Bobby's down in Texas. Nope, that's not it, Renee. This cat makes me a nervous wreck. Because he had those crystals and he's on special food for it and everything, but he still makes me a nervous wreck. It was $3,500 last time he had crystals. I feel Bill staring at me judgingly. You're going to Tulum. How fun. How fun. Tulum's cool. Very cool. Awesome. Okay. Let's go with... I just keep hearing something in the background. Jody Runyon. Jody. Lori, I mean to tell you, right? And I even put him on citric acid pills that was supposed to break down the crystals in the urine. And it didn't. I don't know. I had to rush him to the vet again. Never had a cat that expensive in my life. Okay. Sooner rather than later, Judy, because let me tell you what, if they can break them up with meds before they become a problem, when they become a problem, it becomes expensive and there's life choices to be made. Yeah. Okay, so Jody. What a good card. What a good layout. Yeah, food's I know. Not as expensive when the Great Dane was on. He was in third level of kidney disease. That was expensive. But he was young. He died at 14 months. It was ridiculous. Okay, so Jody Runyon, I want to talk about you have none of these problems. I am not a cat person, Ruby. It is an inherited cat. It is deathbed stuff. I swear to you, it is deathbed stuff. He was like laying there, not doing well, and he like takes my hand. I swear to you, this happened. You're gonna take care of my cat, right? Of course, I'm taking care of your cat, Bill. The cat is much nicer than it used to be because it was a horrible cat. He's much nicer, but he's got these issues. Yeah, we noticed jets the other day, Heather. Silica will break up crystals for any animal, human. Really? I have to look at that. Yes, please do, Mary, please. Okay. Borderline garbage. Okay, Jody, you still here? Jody? I have to make sure you're here. The things we talk about on here are just ridiculous. You never know what you're going to learn about. Today you've learned about fordite and silica for cat crystals in their urine. Okay, you're here. So Jody, the first card that I've pulled 4 cards for you, and this seems to be kind of a pattern today, actually. First thing I love about this card is all of the yellow. Like there's always sunshine out on the other side of situations, and you have to take from situations the knowledge that you're supposed to. Talk to you later, Mary. If you just are doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, you're not learning, right? But if you learn each time you go through something, a trial or or you feel like I always say that you learn within the storm, right? Learning within the storm. So it's like taking the ideas, taking the knowledge, and going away from the problems that might have been involved with that, and saying, you know what? Don't be angry at situations. Say what this happened for me, not to me, is a big deal, right? Because then it's time to turn around and go, how do I work with this for myself? How do I make this information work for me so this never happens again? And they really want you to have some introspect on that. And you don't have to tell everybody everything in your life. Now you know the rest of the story. Right. You don't have to tell everybody what you have going on in life. Some things are best kept right here or in your very, very, very close circle. Because I really feel like there's somebody that they're not out for your better good. And I'm not saying there's somebody out there that is trying to like clothesline you. I'm just saying they may be doing stupid stuff that they don't realize is causing detriment to you. So keeping what's important to you or the lessons that you've learned or your ideas closer to home is always going to do you better, right? It is going to bring you this. It's going to bring you this. This is 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups means when you get to that 10, it's like about fulfillment and completion. And Cups is about emotion. So like it is going to make you feel so much fuller because you are not feeling like you're being picked apart by a bunch of different little dilemmas and issues and people and things and stuff like that. They're saying, keep it close to the vest. Keep it close to the vest and don't worry about other people's shit. Because in the end, the only person that you're going to have to worry about is yourself. Right? You don't have to be everybody's everything. You don't have to be the fixer. You don't have to be the person that patches up everybody's house. That's not necessary for you. Be the person that's in charge of what you want in life. And instead of letting other people run what you have going on, learn from all the little things. And all of a sudden, you'll have this whole, swear to God. Guys, I have to go take care of this cat. I'm not kidding you. I don't think he feels good. So I've got to go take care of the cat. He wants outside at the moment and he's not acting 100%. I got to go take care of him. But make sure you're taking care of yourself and what you want in life. And you will be surprised at how things start to fall into place for you, Jody. And the world is your oyster. All right. I'm going to go take care of the cat. I will talk to you guys later. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And hopefully the cat doesn't puke again. I'm glad that rings with you, Jody. All right. I'll talk.